I learned an interesting fact about Kay this episode of Nourin. Apparently his one piece is actually him pulling up his Speedos over his shoulders. Well now, that's kind of a little bit disturbing. Now, let's get on to the actual facts about this episode. Now, I want to tell you, I really didn't enjoy this episode. I really didn't. I have logical reasons why I didn't like it, but remember, this all goes into my personal aspect and opinion of this episode. For one thing, the fan service. I, as you all know, don't really like fan service, especially this type of fan service. This was mindless fan service that completely just derailed the entire episode. I mean, Nourin's already pretty much been derailed for a couple episodes now since we saw what happened to Ringo, but I felt like the entire point of this episode was just lost. There was nothing really funny about this episode. Yes, there was some, I guess, good moments, but not enough to really hold anyone's real major entertainment value, in my personal opinion. Now, really, the animation was good in certain scenes. I did like the animation, I did like the music, but it felt like they were just trying to be way too serious with their comedy, especially their serious comedy, with how you get to see the entire freaking cast, like Kozaku, trying to drive a bus in front of the wind. Now, this is the entire thing I learned from this episode. All the freaking students of this actual school is stupid. Now, the reason why I say this is because even though this may be an anime, even though this may be a gag anime, they just have no brain cells at all. I mean, when you get to see Minori just going completely insane and crazy, running out there in the middle of a typhoon, and running out there in the middle of the mud saying, ocean, ocean, beach, beach, and she's sitting there playing in the mud and thinking like she's having all fun. I mean, I was like, what the hell am I watching? And the first thing that popped in my mind is, where's the teachers? Where's the parents? Why do you not get your children out of the school? Where is the actual supervision going on? Why is no one caring that there's a typhoon going on right now and that these students are by themselves at school? So, really, a lot of logic was lost in this, but I mean, I'm trying to put logic on anime, so that's kind of stupid in my entire opinion also, but personally, it was just very, I guess, stiff. The comedy was very stiff this episode. It just didn't feel like the level of gag comedy that I've seen in other episodes of Nourin. Even the Yaoi Yuri episodes, even though I may not be a big fan of those, they felt a lot more better in the comedy aspect than actually the way this episode was portrayed, because there's just nothing but fan service. Like, we had the entire, like, Miss Boobs, we get to see boob jiggles, we have the entire cast of girls getting covered in mud, and then we get to see, like, nice, good, beautiful artwork drawings of them look like they're covered in chocolate. I understand that they're trying to appeal to all sorts of different audiences when they display this anime on, you know, I guess on television, but I feel like this episode just lost all point. There was really nothing of value in this episode. It was the same old cliches and antics I've seen in other gag anime, and it just didn't have nothing going on at all. Yes, we had the entire casting group coming together, trying to save their actual, I guess, agricultural farm and, you know, Area D from the actual typhoon, and it was entertaining to a certain extent until you just see how unlogical it is, like, especially the scene to where Kozaku doesn't even know how to use a windshield wiper to make the bus actually get the mud off of it, and then they have to do some form of actual cliche antics of Ringo getting in front of him with some fan service, especially with a school uniform swimsuit, and looking out the window saying, and she will actually tell him which direction to go. Now, like, this goes back to the entire point of how I felt with the teachers. Where's the teachers? Where's the parents, okay? And then we get to see how Kozaku's just driving the fucking bus, and he literally goes sideways into the mud, literally into the actual, like, farm section, the agriculture type section, and he parks there. And then somehow he gets off with a scolding from his teachers and all that and doesn't get suspended. Now, if this was to happen, and let's say in our school, if you were still going to school, and if you were to do some antics like this, how quick do you think you'd be suspended? Be honest with me right here. I mean, you would probably just get suspended on the spot, because the first thing that would pop up with anyone with a logical brain on their head would probably say, why the hell are you caring about plants over your own damn life? So, just really stupid. I know this is meant to be a gag anime, it's supposed to be stuff like this where you shouldn't take it seriously. Just, I can't look past these certain facts just because of how annoying it really is. Now, there may be people out there that's watching this review right now saying that they really love this episode and they really enjoyed it. It's probably one of the best episodes. I'm not going to deny you on that. It could probably be one of the best episodes in Nourin, but in my personal opinion, I didn't enjoy it. Tell me your thoughts on this episode. Did you like it? Did you hate it? I mean, what was your favorite moment of this episode and what was your worst moment? Tell me your opinions on this. Do you think Nourin is just, I guess, random crap that's trying to give some form of serious comedy that just displays way too stiff? Let me know in the comments below. Y'all wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please stay safe, everybody. I love you so much. Chibi out.